This Ray. Shay.
No, Ray is not gonna be able to make it because the unit just became a level 3 COVID father, so they're not able to.
Okay, got it.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
Miss Ray Cheyenne is not going to be able to appear today because her unit it is COVID positive right now and nobody's able to leave the unit.
All right. Is there a public defender? Your video is not on. Can you turn your video on? Great, thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm here.
Public defender, what's your position? Are you okay with continuing?
Yes.
All right, we'll continue this Shan Ray to tomorrow morning, December 18th at 9 a.m. Hold on a second.
And Your Honor, if I may, this is Court Interpreter Pedro David. For no Spanish speakers on this evening list, it appears I can stand by for confirmation from jail staff.
Yeah, hold on a second. Sir at the jail, what is your name, please?
First.
Shay Curtis.
All right. Is your middle name Anthony?
Yes.
All right, looks like you had a warrant for your arrest at a justice court. It was for a shoplifting case. The case is from September 20th of 2025. I'm going to quash the warrant. I'm going to give you a chance to be released. You'll need to appear in justice court January 6th at 9:30 a.m. Make sure you appear. If you don't, warrants will issue for your arrest again. You also picked up new charges. It was from today's date. 3 counts of domestic violence assault, 1 count of domestic violence disorderly conduct, 1 count of criminal trespass. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty. Mr. Curtis, I'm willing to let you be released. However, you're not allowed to have any contact with Dana, Paula, and Ty. Do you understand?
Yes.
You can't go to where they live. So if you're living with them, you're not going to be able to live with them. You're going to have to live somewhere else.
Okay.
Do not commit any further acts of domestic violence. Your next court date is going to be on January 20th, 2026 at 2:00 p.m. in Tucson City Court. If you do not appear, a warrant will issue for your arrest and a new charge of failing to appear could be added to your case. It's really important that you show up for all your future hearing dates. If you don't, a warrant will issue. You do have a right to remain silent. Represent yourself. You can hire an attorney at your next hearing date. If the state's asking for a jail time, then you can be screened to see if counsel could be appointed. Otherwise, you'll be representing yourself unless you hire counsel. Thank you. You're excused.
Thank you.
You're gonna go downstairs. Let's see on the far left. Okay.
Gail, is there any Spanish-speaking defendants?
Yeah.
Jill?
No.
Oh, thank you. Spanish interpreter, you may be excused. Just be available in case we need to call you back. Thank you. Sir, at the Pima County Jail, what is your full name, please?
Danny Michael Jett.
You have new charges of third-degree criminal trespass and unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty. Let you know you do have a constitutional right to remain silent, to be representing yourself for these cases. If you don't appear for any future court date, a warrant could issue for your arrest. I am going to release you on this charge. Don't go I-10 milepost 257. And your next court date in Pima County Justice Court is going to be January 6th, 2026 at 9:30 a.m. You must be present. If not, a warrant will issue for your arrest. You are excused, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Upstairs, far left. Thank you.
What is your full name, please?
Mr. Michael Villegas.
You had a case out of justice court. It was a warrant for your arrest for domestic violence preventing use of a telephone. This incident allegedly occurred on February 24th of 2023. It's almost a 3-year-old case. I'm going to quash the warrant. It looks like you're being held on a felony matter. That case that you're being held on do you have another court date? When's your next court date? Do you know?
I never talked to him. I never saw my PO, and
Oh, you're in on a probation violation?
yeah, she was on vacation, and I couldn't like get a hold of her.
All right, I'm gonna release you on this domestic violence case. Set your next court date for January 7th at 11 a.m. And I'll let Justice Court know that you're currently in custody on that. felony probation case. You also picked up a new charge from today's date in the city of Tucson for a drug paraphernalia violation. I'm going to enter plea of not guilty, let you know you do have a constitutional right to remain silent, to represent yourself for this case. I'm going to release you on this matter. I'll let city court know, though, that you're in custody on that probation violation. Your next court date in Tucson City Courts, January 16th, 2026 at 9 a.m. I am going to appoint a city public defender to represent you on this drug paraphernalia case, so they know where you're at and they'll be in touch with you soon. You are excused. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
I'm upstairs, Sergeant. Alan. Alan.
What is your full name, please?
Troy Andres Salon.
What's your last name?
I
All right, sir. Looks like you have several cases in city court. Let me see. You have new charges of criminal trespass, shoplifting, unlawful possession of prescription drug in one case. The other case is a criminal trespass in the third degree, shoplifting and drug paraphernalia. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty. You also had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cases in warrant status for charges involving shoplifting, criminal trespass in the third degree, drug paraphernalia possession. I'm going to quash those warrants, enter pleas of not guilty. I am going to set your bond at $2,000, appoint the city public defender's office to represent you. You will see a judge in city court on December 22nd, 2025 at 1:45 p.m. Your attorney will be in touch with you, and you do have a right to remain silent, and you'll have counsel appointed in your case who will speak to you soon about your cases. You are excused, sir. Thank you.
what if I because the arresting officer never read me rights.
You have to talk to your attorney about that. Your attorney will be in touch
Okay.
with you. Thank you.
I'm upstairs, I'm seeing on the phone. The logic variable. And that sounds. Yeah.
Oh, the Anto?
Yeah. He should work it, that's 2 years, he's only put that on once, when he's another one, so you'll have to see. On the second one, the morning.
Okay, but we're gonna do the one tonight. Okay, got it. Thank you.
They're both at the same place, just we don't close once, we have to hear what's wrong,
Okay.
so you just that one. So you create that and see. Thank you. Keep on the page.
What is your full name, sir?
Joseph Bonanza?
All right, looks like you had 2 warrants for your arrest at a justice court. One case is a criminal trespass in the third degree. That case is from November 17th, 2025. You had another case from November 18th, 2025. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty to both counts. Mr. Bonanza, you've got to appear in court. These cases will never go away until you appear in court to resolve them. Do you understand that you need to make your court appearances?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to release you on both cases. Your next hearing date for both cases is set for January 6th, 2026 at 8:30 a.m. You must be present. If not, a warrant will issue. And just make sure you make it to your court appearance in justice court. You are excused. Thank you.
This.
Evening.
Sir, what is your full name, please?
Chijoken Uzoma.
We're charged with one count of aggravated assault. I'm going to enter plea of not guilty. I need to let you know you do have a constitutional right to remain silent, to be represented by an attorney. There is an attorney who is seated next to you representing you for this evening's hearing. I'm going to hear first from the prosecutor's office regarding her bond recommendation, and then I will hear from your attorney, Deputy County Attorney.
Yes, Your Honor. Given the nature of the offenses, and I'm not going to go into great detail right now, but given the nature of the offenses, the state is asking for a $5,000 bond.
Defense counsel.
Your Honor, he has no prior felony convictions. He's a 1 on the FTA and the NCA scale, so he does not have high risk scores. He's also been living in Tucson for 16 years and has ties to the community. He is currently unemployed and doesn't have money to post a bond. I would request that you set the bond at $1,000.
Mr. Zoma, your bond is set at $5,000. No contact with the victim. Public Defender's Office is appointed to represent you. Your preliminary hearing is set December 29th at 1:00 p.m. Your attorney will be in touch with you soon. You are excused. Thank you.
Mr.
What is your full name, please?
Jesus Armando Gonzalez III.
You are charged with 2 counts of domestic violence assault, 1 count of domestic violence criminal damage, 2 counts of domestic violence disorderly conduct. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty. Mr. Gonzalez, I'm willing to let you be released, but you're not allowed to have any contact with Thomas. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor, I understand and appreciate
Hold on.
the opportunity.
No, let me talk. Do not commit any further acts of domestic violence. Your next court date is going to be in Tucson City Court, January 16th, 2026 at 9 a.m. Make sure you're present. If not, a warrant will issue for your arrest and a new charge of failing to appear could be added to your case. You must appear for your future court dates. If not, warrants will issue for your arrest. You are excused, sir. Thank you.
Happy holidays, Your Honor, and thank you and God bless. Don't cry.
What is your full name, please?
Alejandro Quintero Sandoval.
Are you a junior?
Yeah,
You are charged, looks like it was a felony warrant for your arrest for 2 separate counts of aggravated assault on a peace officer and 1 count of resisting arrest, 1 count of drug paraphernalia possession. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty. You do have a constitutional right to remain silent, to be represented by an attorney. There is an attorney who is seated next to you representing you for this evening's hearing. I'm going to hear first in the prosecutor's office regarding their bond recommendation, and then I will hear from your attorney. Attorney?
Yes, Your Honor, the state is requesting that the court honor the $2,500 bond listed in the warrant.
Defense counsel?
Your Honor, he has no prior felony convictions. He's also a lifelong resident of Tucson with ties to the community. I would ask that you set the bond at 1,000.
Mr. Quintero Sandoval, your bond is set at $2,000. No contact with the victim. Public Defender's Office is appointed to represent you. Your arraignment date is set December 24th, 2025 at 1:30 p.m. And I'm quashing the warrant. You also had a misdemeanor case out of a warrant for your arrest out of justice court. It was for a criminal trespass and a second-degree charge from July 26th of 2025. I'm going to enter plea of not guilty, quash the warrant. I will release you on that misdemeanor matter. Your next court date is January 6th, 2026 at 8:30 a.m. Then you had a case out of city court. It was for new charges of criminal trespass in the first degree. Actually, it was a warrant. Domestic violence, disorderly conduct, domestic violence, criminal damage, drugs paraphernalia, resisting arrest. Because you're being held on a felony, I will release you on these charges. And
Thanks.
I will set your next hearing date.
When's the next
on
hearing date?
January 16th, 2026 at 9 a.m. And I will appoint the City Public Defender's Office to represent you on your misdemeanor city court case. You are excused. Thank you.
So I'm done.
No, so
Super.
What is your full name, please?
And it's Gabriel Cisco Angela.
You're charged, looks like you're a fugitive from justice out of Bernalillo County, New Mexico. You're wanted on a aggravated assault against a burglary charge, aggravated burglary, aggravated assault, abuse of a child, assault with the intent to commit a violent felony. New Mexico issued this warrant. I'm going to quash the warrant. The county attorney, do you have a position on the bond or no bond?
Your Honor, it was my understanding that I couldn't ask for a no bond. I would, if the court would honor that. I think it's appropriate given the circumstances.
Defense counsel?
Your Honor, he has no prior felony convictions. I request that you set the bond at 50,000.
I'm not sure what the situation is here for the request for a no bond. I'm going to set the bond at $250,000. Legal Defender's Office is appointed to represent you to help you with your fugitive case, sir. You're not allowed to have any contact with any of the victims involved in this case, possess no firearms or weapons. Your fugitive warrant hearing is set for December 22nd, 2025 at 1:30 p.m. And your attorney from the Legal Defender's Office will be in touch with you soon. Thank you. You're excused.
Excuse me, may I speak, Your Honor?
You can talk with the attorney there, yes. What is your full name, please?
You don't taste it?
You had a fugitive warrant for your arrest for unlawful possession of a dangerous drug, unlawful possession of narcotic drug, unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia. I am going to quash that warrant. Enter pleas of not guilty. Let you know you do have a constitutional right to remain silent, to be represented by an attorney. There is an attorney who is seated next to you. The state in this case is asking for a $500 bond that's posted on the warrant. Defense counsel, any objection?
No.
The bond is set at $500. Public Defender's Office is appointed. Criminal arraignment date is set for December 24th, 2025 at 1:30 p.m. Ms. Batista, if you're still in custody, your attorney will be in touch with you soon. You also had 2 warrants for your arrest out of justice court. One case involved a theft case from March 19th, 2024. The other case was a criminal trespass in a 3rd degree from November 15th, 2024. And then you picked up a new shoplifting charge from today's date. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty to all the charges, quash the warrants. You're not allowed to go have any contact with any victims or go back to any of the incident locations. Ms. Batista, I'm going to release you on your misdemeanor cases because you're being held on a felony. Your next court date in justice court for all 3 cases is set for January 6th, 2026 at 8:30 a.m. And if you're out of custody, make sure you appear in justice court. It's the only way you're going to resolve your cases. Do you understand? All right, you're excused. Thank you.
Say don't do this.
Oh, release the file. Hello, ma'am, will you please release me tonight? I barely got my stuff and
What is your full name, sir?
Jeffrey Lane Coleman.
Mr. Coleman, you have been arrested and accused of the crimes of unlawful possession
Can I get you
of
the?
drug, unlawful
Sexual
possession of narcotic paraphernalia. You may be eligible to participate in a diversion program called STEPS that requires you to participate in a plan specific to your needs for a short time. If you choose to participate and complete the program, these felony drug accusations in your arrest report will be permanently dismissed without you ever being formally charged. Are you interested in learning more about the STEPS program at your next hearing date?
Yeah, if I get released too, please.
Mr.
I
Coleman,
need good mental
hold on,
health.
Mr. Coleman, I gotta hear from the prosecutor's office regarding their bond recommendation.
Please, I didn't do nothing
Looks
wrong.
like he's being held on
It's really
other matters too.
lost. So
Looks like
just
he's got a felony hold on maybe 2 other cases.
see, I saw my note.
County Attorney?
All right. Sorry.
Yes, Your Honor, in lieu of a no bond hold, given the fact that he committed this offense while on release, the state is asking for
Please
a
don't.
$5,000 bond.
No, please don't. I mean, God damn it.
I'm sorry, how much of a bond you
All my
said?
stuff.
$5,000, Your Honor.
Defense counsel?
Your Honor, this does that it be 2,500.
No, please don't.
Mr. Coleman, you're already being held on 2 other felony cases. Your bond in this case is $5,000. Public defenders present you 30 p.m. You also had some cases out of city court, new charges of drug paraphernalia possession. And then you had a criminal trespass theft, drug paraphernalia from today's date. You had a warrant for criminal trespass in a 3rd degree disorderly conduct from December 3rd, 2025. You had a warrant out of city court for disorderly conduct, criminal trespass in a 3rd degree from December 3rd, 2025. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty to all those charges. Set your bond on your city court case at $1,000. City Public Defender's Office is appointed to represent you. December 26, 2025 at 1:45 p.m. is your next court date in city court. You are excused. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
What is your full name, please?
Evan Hoffman.
What's your middle name, please?
Lance.
Richard, hold on a second. You have been arrested and accused of the crime of unlawful possession of a dangerous drug, unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia. I'm going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may be eligible to participate in a diversion program called STEPS that requires you to participate in a plan specific to your needs for a short time. If you choose to participate and complete the program, these felony drug accusations in your arrest report will be permanently dismissed without you ever being formally charged. Are you interested in getting released from jail custody now and learning more about the STEPS program at your next hearing date?
Yes.
I'll release you to the supervision of pretrial services. You must comply with any monitored treatment as directed by pretrial services. While on release status, you are not allowed to drink any alcohol, don't take any illegal drugs, and do not be in possession of any illegal drugs. Public Defender's Office is appointed to represent you. You must be in court next Wednesday, December 24th, 2025 at 9 a.m. It's your STEPS hearing. You've got to be there. If you're not
Okay.
there, a warrant could issue for your arrest, and you may no longer be eligible for this special diversion program. Defense counsel, you waive time limits for the preliminary hearing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold on, sir. When is the 45 days for PH? Preliminary hearing is February 2nd, 2026 at 1:30 p.m. Mr. Hoffman, stay in touch with your attorney and your pretrial services. Be in court next week. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
What is your full name, sir?
Ronyembo.
Diembo, you have been arrested and accused of crime of unlawful possession of a dangerous drug, unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia. I'm going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may be eligible to participate in a diversion program called STEPS that requires you to participate in a plan specific to your needs for a short time. If you choose to participate and complete the program, these felony drug accusations in your arrest report will be permanently dismissed without you ever being formally charged. Are you interested in learning more about the STEPS program at your next hearing date?
Yes, ma'am.
And the county attorney, your bond recommendation? Looks like he's got.
Your Honor,
DOC hold too.
Yeah, I'm requesting a $1,500 bond given the failure to appear history and the criminal history.
Defense counsel?
Wait, what's the program going?
Second. Your Honor, this appears to be a personal use drug offense. I would ask that the court consider releasing him. If the court intends to impose a bond, I request that it be $500 based on the nature of the charge.
Mr. Yambo, your bond is set at $1,000. Public defender's office is appointed to represent you. Your STEPS hearing is set for December 24th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Your preliminary hearing is set December 29th at 1:30 p.m. Your attorney will be in touch with you to explain what more about the STEPS program. Mr. Yambo, you also had a new charge of shoplifting from today's date. I'm gonna enter plea of not guilty. You have a right to remain silent. I will release you. Your next court date is going to be in city court on January 16th, 2026 at 9 a.m. And I'll appoint a city public defender to represent you on that case. You are excused. Thank you. What is your full name, please?
Edgardo Parra.
Is it Villar? Also part of your
Yes.
last name?
Yes.
You are charged with domestic violence, disorderly conduct involving a weapon. I'm going to enter plea of not guilty. You have a constitutional right to remain silent to be represented by an attorney. There is an attorney who is seated next to you representing you for this evening's hearing. County Attorney, you're understanding that this case involves Shelley, is that correct? The victim?
I'm sorry, Your Honor?
The victim in this case is Shelley Anderson and not Brian, is that correct?
Let me double check. Yes, Your Honor, that is correct.
All right. Mr. Paravial, I'm going to hear first from the prosecutor's office regarding her bond recommendation. Deputy County Attorney?
Your Honor, the state is asking for a $15,000 bond given the totality of the circumstances.
Defense counsel?
Your Honor, he has lived in Tucson for 36 years and has ties to the community. He is not in a financial position to post a $15,000 bond. I request that you set the bond in this case at $5,000.
Mr. Paravial, I need to let you know you do have a constitutional right to remain silent to be represented by an attorney. Looks like you have that prior similar, a domestic violence case from 2018. You also scored a 6 on the NCA scale, 6 on the FTA scale. Your bond is set at $15,000. No contact with Shelley. Don't call her, don't text her, don't social media her, don't write to her. If you were to get out of custody, you cannot go to where she lives or works. Possess no firearms or weapons. Public Defender's Office is appointed to represent you. Your next hearing date's going to be on December 29th at 1:30 p.m. Your attorney will be in touch with you soon. You also had a warrant for your arrest at a justice court for a domestic violence violating a court order. The alleged incident date was from November 20th of 2019. I'm going to quash the warrant, release you, enter pleas of not guilty. Your next court date is going to be January 20th, 2026 at 9 a.m. I took off the attorney because I'm releasing. Do I still appoint counsel? No. Yeah, I took it off and now it's there. Don't have any contact with the victim in that case. Don't go to where that person lives or works. I'll let Justice Court know that you're in custody on the felony. You also picked up new charges from today's date for having open container of alcohol in a vehicle, drug paraphernalia possession, 2 civil site first license, having a suspended plate on the vehicle you were driving. And then you had a warrant for your arrest out of city court for a disobedience to a police officer charge from March 17th of 2024. On those city court cases, I am going to enter pleas of not guilty. I will release you, appoint the City Public Defender's Office to represent you. Your next hearing date's January 16, 2026 at 9 a.m. And your City Public Defender will be in touch with you soon. Thank you.
Carlos?
What is your full name, please?
Carlos Quesada.
You are charged with unlawful possession of narcotic drug for sale, unlawful possession of a firearm during a narcotic offense times 10, 10 counts of being a prohibited possessor, unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia, using an electronic device during a drug transaction. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty. Let you know that you do have a constitutional right to remain silent to be represented by an attorney. There is an attorney who is seated next to you representing you for this evening's hearing. I'm going to hear first in the prosecutor's office regarding their bond recommendation, and then I will hear from your attorney. Defense counsel, County Attorney?
Yes, Your Honor. He was a 2 and a 3 on the scales, and his failure to appear history was more than 2 years old. So given that, even with the offenses as they are, the state is requesting a $5,000 bond and no contact with the co-defendant.
Defense counsel?
Your Honor, he is a lifelong resident of Tucson with ties to the community. He's a 2 on the NCA scale. Pretrial Services was able to speak to his mother, who said that she can provide housing and transportation to court. I request that you set the bond at $1,500.
Mr. Casado, your bond is set at $5,000 due to the alleged allegations of the facts in this case. Legal Defender's Office is appointed to represent you. You are not allowed to possess any firearms or weapons. Actually, I'm gonna have you release the pretrial services if you're able to post that bond. You must comply with any monitored treatment as directed by pretrial services. You're not allowed to drink any alcohol, take any illegal drugs. You're not allowed to be in possession of any illegal drugs. Your preliminary hearing is set December 29th, 2025 at 1:30 p.m. Your attorney will be in touch with you. You are excused. Thank you.
Thank you.
What is your full name, please?
Ana Maria Rojas Hernandez.
You are charged with trafficking and stolen property in the first degree and theft. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty. Let you know you do have a constitutional right to remain silent, to be represented by an attorney. There is an attorney who is seated next to you, representing you for this evening's hearing. I'm going to hear first from the prosecutor's office regarding her bond recommendation or no bond, and then I'll hear from your attorney. County attorney?
Yes, Your Honor, given the fact that there's little to no criminal history, except for a failure to appear from more than 2 years ago, the state is recommending pretrial services release.
Defense counsel?
Agree.
Ms. Rojas Hernandez, I will release you to the supervision of pretrial services. You must comply with any monitored treatment as directed by pretrial services. You are not allowed to drink any alcohol, take any illegal drugs. You're not allowed to have any contact with any of the alleged victims. Don't go back to where they live or work. Public Defender's Office is appointed to represent you. You're not allowed to do any pawning while you're on release status.
Thank you.
Hold on. Preliminary hearing is set January 6, 2026 at 1:00 p.m. Stay in touch with your attorney. You're excused. Thank you.
Thank you.
What is your full name, please?
Vincent Charles Pima?
Are you a junior?
Yes, ma'am.
You have been arrested and accused of the crime of unlawful possession of a dangerous drug. I'm going to appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you. You may be eligible to participate in a diversion program called STEPS that requires you to participate in a plan specific to your needs for a short time. If you choose to participate and complete the program, this felony drug accusation in your arrest report will be permanently dismissed without you ever being formally charged. Are you interested in getting released from jail custody now and learning more about the STEPS program at your next hearing date?
Yes, ma'am.
I will release you to the supervision of pretrial services. You must comply with any monitored treatment as directed by pretrial services. While you're on release status, you are not allowed to drink any alcohol or take any illegal drugs. You certainly cannot be in possession of any illegal drugs. Public Defender's Office is appointed. Your next hearing date is called a STEPS hearing. It is set for next Wednesday, December 24th at 9 a.m. You must be present. If not, a warrant will issue for your arrest, and you may no longer be eligible for the special diversion program. Defense counsel, you waive time limits for the preliminary hearing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, defense waive time limits for PH. Your preliminary hearing is going to be February 2nd, 2022. I'm sorry, February 2nd, 2026 at 1:30 p.m. is your preliminary hearing. All right, sir, stay in touch with your attorney and pretrial services. You are.
Thank you.
Thank you. Everyone's excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.